Hi, everybody. Maria the Dancing Queen and Adonio on video. Okay, I would like to share my story about yesterday on dialysis. Uh, and everybody should watch this video because the simple fact that I had like a little truck toy. And it was right here in front of my mom and dad picture. And I was looking at it because, there's a mentally challenged, person on dialysis. And he usually carried those little car toys, to dialysis with a blanket. He usually carried it to play, with the little car on dialysis. So I said to myself, and I asked my boyfriend, I asked my fiance, babe, should I take this little truck to dialysis to give it to the guy that's disabled? And he said, yeah, do it. So that night I put it in my little bag so I could take it to dialysis. So I got up yesterday morning, comb my hair, didn't put no makeup on, just comb my hair, brush my teeth, got dressed. Then I went to dialysis. And then I saw him. I said, yo, Jonathan. And then he came to me. So I gave him the little truck toy. And his eyes glowed. And he was like all happy. And I feel like I did the right thing. And I asked my fiance yesterday, babe, did I do the right thing? And he said, yeah. So I want to say this on video. No matter what you have, a bracelet that you don't want, those, Barbie dolls that you don't want, little something that you don't use anymore or wear anymore, just give it away. Like, for example, I'm not wearing this bracelet anymore, right? So I asked my fiance, babe, can I do this? And he said, do it. Not because I want to do it, it's because I had to do it. Little things that you don't have, give it to them. Like 25 cents or $1. If you have $1 or 25 cents, just give it to the person that need it more. So that's what I was trying to do yesterday. I was like looking at the car because that was my dad's favorite little toy truck. And my dad was that type of guy that loved cars and loved to collect cars, for hell of it, like, I don't know, but, my dad was that kind of dad that liked to have a small collection of cars. And it was kind of funny and cute at the same time, because, my dad is a fan of cars, cars from back in the 70s, 60s, 80s, 90s, my dad was a big fan of those cars. And, I had nothing to do with that little truck, but put it right there in front of his picture with my mom and dad because, memories. So I decided to say, you know what? Let me get that little toy car to the special need guy 'cause he collects cars, you know. And he told me he had a bunch of toy cars and he played with them and everything. I'm like, that's cool. That's no problem with me, you know. It is what it is. So I did the right thing yesterday and to pass this share to this video to everybody, you know. Make sure you give what you have. If you have $1 or you had 25 cents, just give it to the person that needed the most. You know, if you have a little toy that you don't play with anymore, just give it to the person that wants it, that would love to have it as collection or whatever, you know. So that's a good reminder to everybody out there, you know. Just give what you have, you know. $1, 25 cents, a little toy, a little bracelet, a little earring, whatever that you don't wear anymore, just give it away. You know, pay forward. Basically, that's what me and Anthony trying to say. Pay forward, right, babe? Pay forward. But anyway, we gotta get going. We out, babe? We out? Say it. We out. We out. Say it. We out. Ow. Look at that sweet thing. That's my sweetheart. That's my love of my life right there. Babe. Babe. Ow. That's my babe right there. It will be forever. Trust me, it will be forever. Right, babe? You be my babe forever? See? But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, peace.